Welcome back to AM Live, and I'm here with Mr. Dickerson, Mr. Wyman Dickerson. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That is correct. And Mr. Dickerson's going to tell us today about the Gatsby Gala fundraiser for the Amador Community College Foundation for the Learning Center that we have here.
Right.
And education, education, education. We can't stress that enough, and you people are doing a wonderful job in that area, and tell our viewers about what's coming up and how this is going to benefit our community.
Thank you, Susie. I brought my prop today, which is the Going Gatsby poster. This is November the 16th, starting at 5:30 at Gold Country Auto Restoration. It is a 1920s themed.
Oh, how fun.
And we do have a keynote speaker there. Her name is Delane Easton, who is a former state superintendent of schools for the state of California. We also have live auction and silent auction, as well as dancing to the 20s music afterwards by the Swing Sisters from Sacramento.
Oh, how fun. Great music. You can't sit down.
Right.
That your toes are tapping all the time. Now,
And
the tickets are only $100, right?
The tickets are $100 each, and the dinner is being catered by Chef Beth Sogard from Plymouth, who I think her reputation precedes her.
Very much so. Very, very much so.
Yeah.
Now, I would like the viewers to know, and please explain to them how all of this comes into play in Amador County and how beneficial it is for us.
Well, the genesis of the Amador Community College Foundation goes back over 20 years, and it's gone through different iterations, reiterations. And over the last year, we have developed a model which I call a hybrid model of education for our higher learning in Amador County.
Mm-hmm.
Amador Community College Foundation supports the Amador Learning Center, which is located on Conductor Boulevard off of Lower Ridge Road in Sutter Creek. And we also have at the ACTC Center, Amador Community Transportation, fully interactive, let's call it television. I call it Skype on steroids. We're bringing classes from Folsom Lake. We have one going on right now, I think, in astronomy, where it's like you're in the classroom. You're sitting there, you're talking to the teacher on
Right.
TV. He sees you. You can ask questions. It's real time. At the Learning Center on Conductor Boulevard, our classes are run in partnership with Coastline University in Greater LA, and these classes are fully online classes that can be taken on demand anytime. However, the hybrid model, AAUW has been generous in supplying mentors, and these mentors take 2 or 3 students. They talk with them once or twice a week, keeping them on the right track.
And that's important because, like we discussed before, that it's very easy. Like when you first get out of high school, you know, your mom and dad are there to make you go to school
Right.
every day. When you become 18 and you become an adult and you start going, oh, I'll miss class this week. No, I don't have to go online and do this class. Before you know it, you've fallen behind, and you're your own worst enemy.
Right.
So these people keep you on track.
They keep them on track, and then the other thing they do, if someone needs help, for example, in math or English or another course, we also have volunteer tutors. And so I have seen in the Learning Center on Conductor Boulevard a student there with a former math teacher, and they're working away to help this student understand the math.
Great. I think that's wonderful. Now, if someone is interested, and besides going to the gala, but if someone is interested and they want to get in contact with you and learn more about the Learning Center, how can they get a hold of you?
That is to go to our website, which is amadorcommunitycollege.org.
Okay.
It has a plethora of information there and some tabs which shows exactly the courses, a link to Coastline. With this operation that we're doing now, Susie, a student can get an AA degree, an AS degree. They can get a certificate, or they can transfer to a 4-year college.
And all by staying here.
All by staying here, which if you look at it from a student standpoint or parent standpoint, it saves about $13,000 a year because that's what it costs to send a student away to junior college today, even to Folsom.
Right. It's very, very expensive, and I think that it's very important that I have always said that I like the idea of our kids staying home, not only for the financial, but because they still have that bond with the family. And they're still an adult, obviously, they're considered an adult, but at least it's a situation where if they have to get a little part-time job, they're right here.
Right.
They don't have to commute every single day or 3 times a week and back and forth, back and forth. And it's so important for our kids to have a fair shake at education.
Yeah. Well, our 47 students right now, there's a few that are taking just classes as supplement. We can also take high school students that can start concurrently taking some college classes if they
Wonderful.
wish. The bulk of them actually have a plan, and they're taking 15 units a semester, like a traditional, go into a bricks and mortar operation.
Sure.
And the other thing about this, my passion is not only education, but for Amador County, with the gentrification of our county, I've lived here since 1980, it doesn't really bode well for the county economically. So part of my underlying as a former business person before I retired is that if we can upgrade the skills of the young people that are here, then, and working in conjunction with Amador Economic Development Corporation to bring businesses in that will create higher paying jobs for the county.
Right. And knowing that if you walk through one of these businesses, or if you need you need to reach out, you know that it's a local person that has gotten their education here,
Right.
and you take pride as a community in that person, and it's I think it's very important that we work in concert with others to help us. Now, if someone is, like, say, a senior in high school, or they're getting ready to, they're contemplating their future, and they want to reach out, is there counselors to help them get on track and say you should start with these classes?
Right. We have Janice Davis, who is actually a counselor for the Unified School District here. She's also a volunteer.
Great.
And she will help students navigate, as well as Michael Kokorian, who is our paid staff
Good.
at the HHS building, to navigate through the Coastline University.
Great. Mr. Dickerson, thank you so much, and I wish we had another 20 minutes to go on and on about this, because it's very, very important. Please go on to Amador, Amador
CommunityCollege.org.
With that, we have to go to Cam. Thank you so much.
Thank you.